ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 2007 GMC Acadia, 2.4 liter, I think. Something 2 point something. 2.4 I believe is right. Customer complaint, check engine light. I do know what the light is about because I scanned the vehicle before. It has come back. So this time I'm going to check it. In any event, check engine light is on right now. We got cam phaser solenoid codes. I'm sure of it. Whoa, that camera just went crazy. Get this tightened up a little bit. Well, actually, I'm gonna bring you up on that screen over there. Like I said, I scanned it before. I kind of got an idea. That is what that is. I'm not going to do a screen recording. I'm going to keep it simple. This is a GMC. I'm going to ID this thing, see if it will ID. GMC 2017 GMC Terrain 2.4 liter L4 LEA. I'll do a code scan. P0. Sorry about that. I got an itch. Got triggers or something. P0013, P0014. Exhaust camshaft position actuator solenoid valve control circuit. Exhaust camshaft position system performance test failed since DTC clear. History DTC test not passed since power up. Okay. Body control module code. Not going to worry about that too much right now. We're going to go straight for attacking this solenoid code. I hope the camera can pick that up. In any way, you take my word for it. That's what it said. So I'm going to start off by something because of this area that I'm in. So the first problem that I think, and of course that's an opinion, take it or leave it. It's an opinion. We all supposed to have one of them. A lot of places in this area, they still sell a standard oil change. You know, it's a well-known fact that Dodge has had a problem when you put regular motor oil in them. They had a lot of problem with the cam phaser solenoids, and this one here, no different. It had a couple of rounds of the semi-synthetic or blend, whatever they call it, and then of course it went to a standard oil. It's been switched over to full synthetic. I'm actually doing the service on the vehicle now. I'm running Mobil 1 in it. However, you know, I don't want to go too deep, but anyway, I think that oil causes a lot of problems in this area with the VVT solenoids. Possibilities here, of course. Do we have control? I don't know. You know, is the VVT solenoid dirty? I don't know. So let's find out together. Of course, to get to that, we're going to have to remove some stuff. Shouldn't be too hard to do in this vehicle. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. Of course, it's pretty much a new truck, so stuff should still come apart pretty good. Shouldn't have no problem there, and we didn't, so. Is that a 10 or an 8? That is an 8. I'll get that whole thing out of the way. All right. It is looking as though we may have a little bit of a PCV issue. Has this got a lot of oil coming out of it? Woo! That is full of oil. Yeah. That's neither here nor there. We're not what we're here for. I will be mentioning that to the customer because it's intake. Well, I can tell you or I can show you. I guess it'd be better to show you, wouldn't it? For no older than what this vehicle is, no more miles than what it's got. That's bad. That is really, really bad. So anyway, like I said, we're not here for that right at this moment. What I'm worried about now is the solenoids. Careful when you're taking the covers off. So you don't throw a bunch of crap into the valve cover right there. You know, put your lid back on to be on the safe side. You know, we don't want to cause no problems there. And yeah, that'd be the time where I need to really get you closer. Be silly of me if I didn't. Easy to access here, so go ahead and get this in the shop for you there. Ta-da! If I can operate this camera, that is. So what we have here, let's see. Once again, let me hit on down. So got these two little units over here. All right. So first thing we want to do on this thing right here, get a rag, put over your intake. I know I got you zoomed in. I'm telling you, good enough. I'm gonna take a rag and put it over the top of it. I want to throw a bunch of crap in there, and I'm gonna get an air wand and blow this out. Hour diagnostic time. But anyway, we get paid an hour diagnostic time. It really doesn't matter where we're gonna hit first. You know, I can check the control, blah 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 blah. This, you know, in this particular case, of course, every time you're working on a, or well, I say every time you're working on it. Let me rephrase that into every time I work on a vehicle, it's like this, okay? I look at the vehicle, I look what I got, what kind of motor is in it, you know, how hard is it to get to this and this and that and this and that, you know. We may have a stopped up screen here. Guys, that takes a minute to pull the friggin' solenoid out of here and verify that. Of course, you've seen that we got exhaust problem. Up here on this side is obviously our throttle body, so intake side, cam right here, intake, exhaust right here, and kind of look where these are. You know, they kind of follow that general layout, you know. So that being said, this one here, the purple one, the one with the purple wire, that's going to be your intake. The other one is going to be your exhaust with the green wire, okay? And those all also happen to be the control wires on them as well. So now, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and pull this tab up. A little bit on the worm side, and I'm going to get a light. So I can see, which is the important part. I apologize about that. Actually, the customer walked in and my supper had arrived, so I took a quick break there, and I really forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I think I was saying something about the solenoids, you know, about testing or whatever. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The reason I went ahead and unplugged them already, you know, I don't think for a minute that we have problem. We don't have problems generally here with green crusties and wires being bad. You know, that's just not an issue. I know where the car is. I know it's parked. It's not too far away from me, so we don't generally have no issues like that here. So plus, on top of everything else, these things here are high failure rate anyway. So, and don't get me wrong, we will check. We will definitely verify to make sure this is working. But anyway, what I was going to say is I'm going to go ahead and pull these real quick because it doesn't take no time to pull these things out. We're going to pull them out. We're going to look at the screen because they got a screen on them, but never mind. We'll just go ahead and do it. No need sitting here talking about it for an hour or two. We just do it. And you do want to replace these with AC Delco. I can already tell you that part of it. If you don't, it may not be good. I don't know how good the camera is going to pick that up. I don't really see any major dirt on them, but a lot of times you just don't. Actually, I just smudged over the top of it. There was a little bit of debris on that. Couple of things we can do, and like I said, the only reason I'm doing it, I want to show the whole thing and everything that we can do. And as I was saying, one of the things that we can do is we could get a couple of the leads and check the ohm values on it. We can do that. Yeah, why not? Be warned on the ohm values. Sometimes that's not always a good way to check. Unless we're going to find this coil is open. You know, a lot of times these values. Well, I'm not going to get into that. Go watch some Scannadana on that one. But anyway, he's got a way of explaining it. I just don't have, but. I would not solely depend on an ohm value on any component. I'm going to leave it at that. Pause this up, find some leads. The video is going to be a little bit shorter, and go from there. And thanks to the guys over there at AES Way for throwing together such a nice test lead kit. These things are friggin' awesome. I guess I could have read the chart, but that would have made sense, so we're not going to do that. Test leads, that's just a more accurate way of doing it, I think. Where, oh where? What in the blazes did I do with it? Well, I know what I did. I literally just released a video about me buying this Snap-on item. I think these are normally running around, good Lord, I can't hold still. These normally run about 24, 25 ohms. I don't know exactly, can't remember. So looking at 11.5 on this one here. And I guess I am going to pull the other one out as well and have a look-see. See what that thing looks like. What? And if you get the idea about reversing these things, they're keyed different, so that's not happening. So here we are on the intake. Okay, I was wrong. Actually, these are about 11.5 or whatever. So, is that good? Is that bad? Who knows? Don't care. A lot of times what we find is that the piston on the inside, it gets scarred, and when that thing gets scarred, it tends to hang. I guess I should have probably said in the beginning that this thing here doesn't have a lot of miles on it. So almighty, light is killing me today. What in the like I said, it's really easy to work on these solenoids on the 4-cylinders, you know, especially because generally they're really easy to get to, not a big deal. So we could do all of that, and we did. So I'm going to go ahead and see about bidirectional control, see what we can do. I went ahead and did the setup on it. All I'm doing is I'm back probed into my exhaust. We'll see if we get some voltage. And what I did here on the scan tool is I got the ability to turn the solenoid on and off. Generally you can hear that click, and really in all honesty I think that thing is hung, because I don't even hear it clicking, but that don't mean a whole lot either because I can't hear nothing. So I took this out of the auto ranging, so it should pick it up pretty quick. I can go back here and I'll show you. If anybody is interested, I guess I'll go ahead and do this first. I'll go through here first. So basically what I did right there is, whoa, sorry about that, stupid tripod. So basically what I did, go into the engine, straight up, you know, I'm not worried about anything else right now, functional tests. And we're going to go into the actuator test, and then we're going to go to the solenoids. And here we got the exhaust camshaft position solenoid, on or off. And I'm not going to go in there because we're going to time out if I do. So I'm going to go ahead and get you back on that meter right there. So I'm going to go ahead and click the exhaust. Alright, of course I'm getting some data PIDs here, but that's somewhat irrelevant right now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. So come over here. Okay, of course the battery voltage is low on this now because I've had it on for quite some time, so we're already timed out, guys. In case you don't believe me, right there, we're timed out. The scan tool has already turned off the circuit. Can't leave it on too long. But anyway, as you can see, we're getting voltage right there. Loaded circuit, I guess, if that's what you're thinking, you know, is this not enough to load it? Well, see if I can get on that. May be able to. Okay, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying to make a little bit faster videos so these don't get so long all the time. We'll use this extension here. That may be. Oh yeah, this will work better. Right here. Right here's the ticket. I got the ticket right here. Got the ticket going on right here. So let's see. Loaded circuit. Get you on this test light. Hopefully that'll work. Continue. Get back in there. Continue. Okay, turn that circuit back on. Test light, nice and bright. So basically, well, we're already timed out. So I mean, this is something, you know, that has to happen pretty quick because the computer times us out. So loaded circuit, basically with test light. You seen it on the meter. We got voltage. What else can we do here? Let's see. Is this conclusive that we need to replace it? I think so. I mean, we've basically proven that the circuit is working. Got to be careful what you do with these circuits. You know, they don't have they can't handle an unlimited amount of current, of course. Goes without saying. I think we pretty much proved that the solenoid in fact is stuck because I can't hear it click at all, and you should be able to hear it click. Oh, what an ugly mug. Alright, there's some other tests we can do. I'm not going to go ahead and do them. One of them will definitely require to run the vehicle, and I'm not going to go as far as hooking an exhaust hose up. I'm not going to open the door or anything like that. It's hot outside, I got the air on, not going to happen. So I'm going to save that for the next time. You've seen what it does. I showed you what it does. This is proof enough for me to replace these things. I could have replaced that probably without even testing it because, like I said, these are a high failure item. But of course, we don't just replace parts. You don't want to do that. Just forget I said that. We definitely don't want to just replace parts. So we've proved that the circuit is working. The circuit has got the ability to control this, the solenoid. So the solenoid is not clicking, it's not working. Okay, I could take the solenoid out. I could put power to the solenoid and see if we got mechanical movement. Easy enough to do. I got a setup right there. We'll do that. But guys, it's getting late. You know, customer expects the car to come back. You know, I told him here a little bit ago. I told him it wasn't going to take me long. So limited amount of time. That's it. Like, subscribe, do what it is you do, and please hit that bell icon.